الحمد لله ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. أحمده تعالى وأستهديه وأسترشده وأتوب إليه وأستغفره وأعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا وعظيمنا وقائدنا وقرة أعيننا محمد عبده ورسوله من بعثه الله رحمة للعالمين هاديا ومبشرا ونذيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه سراجا وهاجا وقمرا منيرا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة فجزاه الله عنا خير ما جزى نبيا من أنبيائه صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه الطيبين الطاهرين. أما بعد أيها الأحبة المسلمون، فأوصي نفسي وإياكم بتقوى الله العظيم والسير على نهج كتابه الكريم والثبات على صراطه المستقيم، فإن هذه الدنيا زائلة وملذاتها ذاهبة، والفائز من زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة. وقد أمرنا ربنا سبحانه وتعالى بأن نقي أنفسنا وأهلينا النار، فقال عز وجل في سورة التحريم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. Praise be to Allah, to the Creator of the world. I bear witness there is absolutely nothing worthy to be worshipped except Allah, the Creator of this universe, who has no beginning nor an end to his existence. I bear witness Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is indeed his prophet and the messenger to all mankind. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, I remind you and remind myself to be steadfast wholeheartedly to follow the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all places, in all circumstances. The verses that I recited, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remind us in Surah Tahrim: Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, O believers, qu anfusakum, protect yourself, wa ahlikum naran, and your children protect them from the torture of hellfire, wa quduha an-nas wal hijara عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. The great companion of the Prophet عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام, Sayyidina Ali, mentioned this verse which means تعلم ما أوجب الله عليك وعلى أولادك وأهاليك وقاية لهم, meaning learn what are we supposed to know about the Creator Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam al-Ghazali says, لا تصح العبادة إلا بعد معرفة المعبود. Unless you know who you worship, the form of your worship is invalid. As I said during my khutbah of Eid this morning, we prayed, we fasted the month of Ramadan. Ramadan is over, yes, but fasting is not over. One of the saddest moments that really touched my heart is post-Ramadan. In the middle of Ramadan, the beginning of Ramadan, the masajid is populated by the believers, full, day and night prayers. The moment, the day that the Eid day is declared, the next day, the Eid, Salat al-Dhuhr, Asr, you will see few lines. In the evening, the same. We need to be sadiqeen, we need to be truthful to ourselves. We worship Allah for the whole of our lifetime and intensified our ibadah in Ramadan. Once Ramadan is over, the ibadah should be maintained and increased, not decreased the other way around. So we need to be sadiqeen with ourselves. This beautiful graduation of school of Ramadan has to carry us beyond Ramadan. The 90-day prayer that we did during Ramadan has to carry us beyond Ramadan. The generosity that we were so generous in the month of Ramadan, we had to be more generous post-Ramadan. Allah said, وَأَنفِقُوا, give from what He gave us. مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ, from the sustainment He gave us. Not to hold. Allah did not say, وَأَمْسِكُوا وَأَنفِقُوا, give in the form of charity. أَنفِقْ يُنْفَقْ عَلَيْكَ. There are two angels every day making an announcement. Allahumma a'ti likulli munfiqin khalafa. Oh Allah, to those who give, replace it for them. Allahumma a'ti likulli mumsikin talafa. To those who are hold, Allah, this angel will make dua. Oh Allah, hold from them. Allahu Akbar. You want the angel to make the dua for you, not against you. Not against me, against us. So remember this, every single day there is a designated angel whose dua is mustajab. The dua of the angels are mustajab. Why? لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. This angel, the dua is accepted. Accepted. Either for you or against you. It is the one who is doing for you. Remember who that angel is. He said, oh Allah, to those who give, replace it for them. وَأَنفِقُوا, Allah said, you didn't give. You were so generous in Ramadan, in giving. Look you back. Is your wealth diminished because you gave in the month of Ramadan? No, wallah. And I swear by Allah, as I did this morning, I repeat, I always do when I speak of this. The Prophet said, مَا نَقَصَ مَالٌ مِّن صَدَقَةٍ وَاللَّهِ ثُمَّ وَاللَّهِ. Because you gave sadaqah, because you gave generosity, you are generous, you gave money, your wealth will not be diminished. Make no mistake about it. So what are you afraid of giving? What are you afraid of giving? This is an investment. If you give one-fold, it will be multitude for you. Either the bala that are coming to you, Allah will hold it away from you and your families. You never know. الصدقة فيها أسرار عجيب. الصدقة فيها أسرار عجيب. داووا مرضاتكم بالصدقة. If somebody is sick, give sadaqah in the niyyah, with the niyyah of curing that person. Allah will cure him by the virtue of the sadaqah you give. So my dear respected brothers in Islam, raising our children in diaspora or anywhere for that matter, it is not easy. The old generation, the way we grew up, we didn't have a lot of mafasid and challenges. Today, the mafasid is in your bedroom of your children. In your bedroom of your children. You want to raise your children, corporate America or whatever mafasid, they want to raise your children. You are the one who buying their food and clothing and everything, but they occupy their brain. They occupy their brain. They inserted their children program, PhD holders writing programs to deceive the children. It is a crime against the children, whether Muslim or non-Muslims. Today, morality does not exist in public schools. You send your child with Islamic etiquette, he's come back full of confusion. Tell them to celebrate Halloween. What has to do Halloween with Islam? Christmas, what has to do with Islam? What has to do with Islam? You didn't teach him at home. You didn't teach him at home. Show him the reason why we don't celebrate. So they know. Don't be a part-time father or mother. It doesn't work. You have to be fully engaged with your children. As you are worried what they eat, worry what they learn, how they learn, who teaching them what, who's their friend, who's they associate with. الساحب يسحب إما إلى الجنة أو النار. المرء مع من يخالد. A person will be dependent. Tell me who you are. Tell me your friend. I'll tell you who you are. Peer pressure, the children is impacted, affected them. We have seen some children are falling apart, end up in jail. It is heartbreaking. I do go and teach in prison. When I see Muslim children and others even, it breaks my heart. You don't want to see those happen. Empower them and give them the tool to succeed, not to fail. Ensure, as you are ensuring what they eat is halal, what they wear is halal. Make sure what they learn is halal. Make sure that what they learn is pure. Engage with your children. Spend time with your children. Try to be open with you. Make them your friend. Make them not too scared of you and build a wall of fear. Tear that build of fear and replace it with love. Passionate. Try to understand them, the challenge they are going through. In our time, there is no drugs. Here is now. In our time, there is a lot of gambling. Here is the exposed. In our time, there is no TikTok. There is no MikTok. Who knows tomorrow what they're going to come up with? We don't. You see the beautiful sister children with hijab, they TikTok, they put in all kind of stuff in social media. Why you do, sister? Why? So be advised to the children and amuse them early on so they know they will not be trapped. As a Muslim community, we owe to our children to build our own school. Make no mistake about it. You raise your children, they give birth, your wife gave birth to your children, you end up taking them to an Islamic environment. What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? So at least until you build our schools, build walking school for your children. If you cannot teach them yourself, get them qualified teacher to teach them. Some parents only worry to teach them portion of the Quran. It's not enough. It's good, but it's not enough. Teach them more. The children are hunger of knowledge. Anything you dump on them, كالإناء الفارغ يفرغ عليهم. Whatever you put, they're going to hold it. In return, أنت تكون سعيدا. If you invest your children at early age, trust me, you will be relieved down the road. Don't be too late to engage your children now. Some parents, they wake up. When their children reach 17, 18, 19, 20, it's too late. Where have you been in the life of your child for the last 10 years? Where were you? Where were you? You abandoned them. So engage them at that early age. Then they're going to be scholars. They're going to be a leader. They're going to be a successful businessman or woman or some productive citizen in the community. Tomorrow's senator is our children. Have vision. Educate them not only secular, educate them the deen well. Those who are raised here, some of them, they don't know how to make wudu. Become an adult. They don't know how to pray. They don't know the importance of giving the zakat. They think it is tax. It's not tax. Zakat is not tax. So give. Teach them. Teach them. Zakat is not tax. Zakat is purification of the wealth. So that's where Allah emphasized, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum. Protect yourself. Wa alaykum nara. And your children, your families, protect them. When you choose your children in school, be very careful. When somebody want to marry to your daughter, you ask reference. When you want your son want to marry, you check reference. And the girl he's going to marry. It should be the other way around too. When it comes to the deen, who's the teacher of my children? What do I know about the teacher? What is his akhlaq? What is his aqidah? What does he teach? Hadith, what does he know? So ask those basic questions. You have that right to know, so that the children will succeed, not to fail. My dear respected brothers in Islam, it is heartbreaking, as I said this morning, in this blessed Eid day, there are Muslims who are killing each other like crazy in Sudan. Why? Why? Why and why and why? Work out your political differences on the table, not the bullet. How many Muslim children are displaced because of war in Sudan and elsewhere? When do we gonna get a break from this senseless fight? Whether it is Somalia, Ethiopia, Iraq, Syria, Yemen, when do we have to have a break? Our people deserve break. Our people deserve peace. Our people deserve life. Not become refugee when you have your community scattered all over the world. There is no place like home, no question about it. So to get that peace, we need to work within ourselves, transform ourselves, be ambassador of peace. Don't be part of any given problem, be part of the solution. Always seek for solution. The political leadership has to be wise. You need to unify your people, not divide your people along the tribe or party line. No, unify your people. This world and this life can be terminated any minute, any time. You never know when we're going to be called. When we are living in this, prepare as if we die tomorrow, as if we die today. If you pray Dhuhr, don't expect Asr, there may be no Asr. So be mindful of this reality. Death has nothing to do with your age. Death has nothing to do with your being well. Death has nothing to do with sickness. It is ajr. When the time is come, it's come. العيد ليس العيد من لبس الجديد. العيد من خاف يوم الوعيد. Eid is not just by having festivity of having new clothes. Is obedient to Allah is Eid. Obedient to Allah is Eid, yes. Aren't we were so happy when we were obedient in Ramadan? You were so calm. You come into Taraweeh, praying Tahajjud, fasting. When you break your fast, aren't you happy? Yes. The great satisfaction is come with the ibadah. You remember, نعمة الله علينا كثيرة لا تعد ولا تحصى. Not too long ago in 2020, we were deprived to come to the masjid to pray. COVID. A family cannot bury his loved one. COVID. Remember that painful time that we passed. But we were taken for granted all those years with no problem of COVID. Now we start to breathe, getting break from COVID. We need to be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Always when we be thankful, Allah will increase the blessing for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to die in a good state of iman. أقول قولي هذا استغفر الله لي ولكم استغفروه يا فوز المستغفرين استغفر الله. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ولا مثيل ولا بداية ولا نهاية له. أين الأين فلا أين له، كيف الكيف فلا كيف له، ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. وأشهد أن سيدنا وعظيمنا وقائدنا وقرة أعيننا محمد عبده ورسوله وصفيه وخليله، بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة، فجزاه الله عنا خير ما جزى نبيا من أنبيائه صلوات الله عليه وعلى كل نبي أرسله. عباد الله، أوصي نفسي وإياكم بتقوى الله العلي العظيم. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم التنزيل: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. Praise be to Allah, to the Creator of the world. I bear witness there is absolutely nothing worthy to be worshipped except Allah, who has no beginning nor end to his existence. I bear witness Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is his prophet and the messenger to all mankind. I remind you and remind myself to be steadfast wholeheartedly to follow the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The verses I recited, Allah reminded us, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O believers, taqullah, have a taqwa of Allah. وَلْتَنْظُرْ نَفْسٌ مَا قَدَّمَتْ لِغَدٍ. Know what is going to happen post this life. We are going to see what we provided, what we have done in this earth. We're going to harvest it in the next life. اليوم العمل وغدا الحساب. Today is the work. The jaiza is tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among al-faizin. عباد الله إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك قريب مجيب الدعوات اللهم ارفع البلاء عن أمة محمد اللهم اغفر حوائج أمة محمد اللهم اشف مرضاة أمة محمد اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم اهدنا واهد أولادنا وأولاد أولادنا حتى تقوم الساعة اللهم ارزقنا وارزق أولادنا وأولاد أولادنا حتى تقوم الساعة اللهم اهدنا واهد أولادنا وأولادنا حتى تقوم الساعة اللهم ارحمنا يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اغفر لنا يا غفور رحيم اللهم أرنا الحق حقا فارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا فارزقنا اجتنابه اللهم طهر قلوبنا من النفاق وأعمالنا من الرياء وألسنتنا من الكذب وأعيننا من الخيانة فإنك تعلم خائنة الأعين وما تخفي الصدور اللهم ارحمنا يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اغفر لنا يا غفور رحيم اللهم لا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك ولا يرحمنا ولا إلى النار مصيرنا يا رب العالمين اللهم رد المسلمين إلى دينك ردا جميلا اللهم اطفئ الحروب في السودان وفي صوماليا وفي كل مكان في الأرض يا رب العالمين اللهم اجعل بلاد المسلمين آمنة رخاء يا أرحم الراحمين عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون اذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم اشكروا على نعمه يزدكم أقيموا الصلاة إن الصلاة كانت على المؤمنين كتابا بسم الله الحمدلله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. This is the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Saturday morning. It's a little bit quiet as you see. Subhanallah, Masha'Allah. The weather in Minnesota is
turn
not
left
a
onto
joke.
22nd Avenue.
The weather in Minnesota year round, it doesn't seem to be a joke. It is very cold. Last night there was some light snow. By and large, Alhemdulillah wa Masha'Allah, the Eid went very, very well. Salat al-Eid.
Turn left onto 22nd Avenue, then turn right.
In this city, the Oromos are, and the Somalis are the largest population of diaspora Oromos, diaspora Somalis. The largest are here in Minnesota. So
turn right.
there's a lot of activities. I have been in this city many times. I've invited. I was invited for Maulid, and then yesterday also for Salat al-Eid. I led the Salat al-Eid prayer in Jum'ah. Inshallah, soon you will see the video clips of the khutbah and the activities. Generally speaking, worldwide, the Eid went well. In Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, my hometown, Redha, all went well. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue His blessing on us and to give us a permanent peace wherever we go. Our heart and mind and prayer goes to our neighboring country, Sudan. In this blessed day of the Eid, they are fighting, senseless fight, either side. They need to really get to their sense and stop this senseless war and bring peace for the people of Sudan. The people of Sudan deserve nothing but peace. The people of Sudan.
Turn left onto North Garden, then turn at the light. Turn right onto 24th Avenue South.
The people of Sudan is a very friendly peace, hosted in millions of Ethiopian refugees in Sudan at the time of difficulties for the Ethiopians. The Sudanese, they share what they have. If they have one bread,
Stay in the second lane from right.
if they have one bread, they will split and share with you. This is who the people of Sudan are now. They are facing very, very hardship. In this blessed day of Eid, in the last 10 days of Ramadan, they were bombarded with all kind of bullets ran on them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give peace to the people of Sudan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring the leadership of the Sudanese to get to their sense and end up in this war soon. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless in us wherever we go. As I travel, I'll make special dua for the people of Sudan and the people of Ethiopia, Somalia, and the world
Go
for
past this
peace.
light. Then at the
Allah
next
subhanahu wa
one, turn
ta'ala
right.
give us permanent peace. وآخر دعوانا الحمدلله رب العالمين. الله سبحانه وتعالى أعلم وأحكم. إن تقبل الله طاعتكم.
At the light,
كل عام
turn right onto
وأنتم
Killaboo
بألف
Drive.
خير.
Then
عيد
turn
مبارك.
right onto Mall of America.
كل عام وأنتم بألف خير. This is the city of Minneapolis. Going to the area of Mall of America for a minute. Inshallah, stay tuned.
Stay in the second lane.